This video is to show you how to add the required amount of SCF and FUSD to the liquidity pool in order to be active in your wallet for SCF. Okay, so I'm going to show you because they have stated that you need to at least have one SCF main token in the liquidity pool. Okay, and in the message it said 1.001, and in order to have that amount in the liquidity pool you need to have the equivalent of FUSD. Okay, and the way that you would know what the equivalent is, you can either click on the SCF tab under SCF exchange. You can see how much SCF equals USDT, which is about the same as FUSD. Or if you didn't know, you can also click on the browser tab, and as you can see right here, it says 58.86. Here it says roughly the same, 58.85. Just a second ago it was exactly the same, but I'm just letting you know. You can either see that on the browser tab, but the most accurate up to date will be found on the SCF tab under the SCF exchange tab. So now that we know we need to have at least 58.85, we go back to the wallet tab, scroll up, and we see that we do have over 1.001 SCF, which will allow us to add liquidity and have enough SCF for the fees. Now, I only have this much because as soon as I have enough to add a new liquidity, I add new liquidity from both my mining rewards, from my team rewards, and from my total staking rewards. So whenever I have enough added up there to make a new pledge here, or make a new quick pledge here, I do that, okay? But enough about that. Let me go back to why we're here. So in order to add liquidity to the pool this way, you can go down to the SCF tab here, and you would go click on add liquidity, and that will become highlighted in orange. And right here in the gray box, you would type 1.001, and it will show you here what that will be, 58.92. And as you can see, I have 59.39. So I have enough FUSD to proceed, and I also have enough SCF to cover the mining fee. You always have to look at all of these factors before proceeding. Now, before the price changes, I am going to click add. I'm going to click OK. Now, I don't actually know that says OK, but basically it's asking, do you want to proceed? And then you'll type in your password. Then you'll click OK. Transaction broadcast, and in this area, that's going to tell you that your liquidity has been processed. I always like to go to another tab to refresh, and there you have it. My liquidity is in. I can click on it and it will show me the results of it. It's successful. So I'm going to go back here. My liquidity is in, and as you can see at the bottom, it shows you how much SCF has been added to the liquidity pool, which is greater than 1 SCF. Okay, it doesn't say 1.001 because in the time that it takes you to type in everything, click OK, and click your password, the price can change a few fractions of a cent worth, and that's how you can end up at how I ended up 1.000998. That's why it's recommended for you to do above 1.0, because by the time, like I said, that you click OK and type in your password, the price may have fluctuated a few pennies worth, and then you're now under 1 SCF, which would not meet the requirement. But now that we are here, we've got our LP, we've got at least 1 SCF coin in there. We can also go over to the profit tab, click liquidity pledge, and we can go over to the LP pledge section, and we can actually look here at our LP balance that has been placed in our wallet. You know what? I want to show you that first. If you go down to the wallet tab and you scroll up, now that we've added liquidity, we have been granted an LP token worth 7.5981. So if we go back to the profit tab, click on liquidity pledge, click on LP pledge. If you look at our balance again, it says 7.5981, and it also says 83. So 7.598183. And I have learned, I'm going to show you this on camera. I'm just going to do this here so that you can see it in real time, because the whole point of here is to earn more, right? So 7.598183. Now this rounds up. So if I try to do this, it's going to say insufficient balance, because the truth of the matter is it's like 7.59818299999, whatever. I'm making that up. But I've learned that if you subtract 1 from that last number, it will always go through. And as you can just see, it went through. I can click confirm. I can type in my password. I can click OK. And then transaction is broadcast. Now, on that same screen that we just went away from, it told you your period income, which means each period is 1 day. So it tells you how much you're going to make each day, which if I click on this, it says period income here. I'm going to make this much SCF per day. And on the previous page where I showed you, before you actually confirm and type in your password, that's the page, which I forgot to point that out to you. That's the page that actually tells you what or how much SCF you will have accumulated at the end of your 30-day period. Because again, I chose the 30-day period to earn 1.4 SCF per day. Now, if I go back to this page, my pledge has already completed, and I can click on it again, and all of my details are here. Very important time here. It tells me that on September 23rd at 3:06 a.m. and 17 seconds, that'll be my redemption time if I want to turn off auto reinvest and take my FinLP out. But I have it on auto reinvest. But I'm just saying that's an important time to note. And this is an important time to note, because if you've gotten to the point where at your reward time, because they're going to give you your rewards every day at the same time for that particular pledge, you can make note of that time, and every day at that time, not cash out, but basically put your rewards into your wallet, however much SCF they're paying you. Now, I'm going to go back as well, because I do want to, now that you've seen all the goods, we've got our pledge, and it's showing here updated how much we've got pledged worth of USDT. I just want to make a note that if you do have a subscription to nodes for the SCF Fin nodes, every day you are getting mining rewards here. You're getting mining rewards. And every day you can go in and withdraw. And that's exactly what I did prior to starting this video. I extracted my mining rewards. I have a video of how to do that in the description box. Every day you can, if you have a team, extract your team rewards, which I did prior to this video. And every day you can extract your staking rewards, which I already did because I have 0. And if you look at my extraction records, I just did that just prior to, showing you guys this video right here. And the point that I'm trying to make here is that if you have other sources of SCF, you actually can, as soon as you accumulate 1 SCF and the equivalent in FUSD, you can create another, add that to the liquidity pool and create another staking pledge. Or whenever your SCF amount equals to around, at whatever price it is right now, let's see, 58 times 2, I'm just going to round up, 60 times 2, that's 120, add $5 just to be safe. Whenever your SCF equals around 125 FUSD and you have a little bit more SCF for fees, so let's just say your SCF equals around $128 FUSD, you can actually go in and exchange your SCF for FUSD. Okay? And when you do that, I don't know what that is. I'm just going to put 2.5, 2.2. Okay, so let's just say at the price it is now, if you had 2.2, and I'm going to put 5. Actually, no, if you have 2.2 worth of SCF, what you could do is you could actually convert 2.15-ish, 2.16 to FUSD. Do a quick pledge with that FUSD, and now you again also have enough to be active. And I'm telling you this because this allows you to take your rewards and re-stake them or add those to the liquidity pool. And that's why I like to look either daily or every couple of days, depending on which wallet it is. See how much SCF rewards I have, and do I have enough to either add to an LP pledge, which has minimum, that was a horrible circle, minimum 1 LP, right? Minimum 1 staking LP, or if I have enough to do a quick pledge, which is a minimum 100. But as I just told you, because 100 is not enough for 1 SCF, I would recommend doing 125 as it stands on August 24th, 2023. But you always have to look at the actual price of SCF, because whenever you're adding to the liquidity pool, you need 1 SCF and you need one SCF at least. That's why they recommend 1.001 or any amount above actually just 1.0. And you need the equivalent amount of FUSD. And this is how you find, for whatever particular day it is, what the equivalent FUSD will be. So I hope that in this video you learned how to add your sufficient liquidity amount in order to be active in your wallet for what is needed for SCF. And I hope you also learned how to stake that and earn more rewards daily. And I hope that also you kind of got from this video that from your daily mining rewards, from your daily team rewards, and from your daily staking rewards, you can actually accumulate SCF in order to create a new staking pledge. Now, I'm not a financial advisor, so I'm not going to tell you what to do, but it's always best to do what you can, okay? Meaning that, you can do one SCF worth in the liquidity pool, but if you would like to earn more, you would like to take advantage of this great opportunity that SCF is affording you, then by all means, do what you can, okay? Do 2 or do 3 or do 10. I'm not telling you what to do again. Do what you feel comfortable doing, but I'm just letting you know you don't have to put the minimum, okay? There are maximums that are noted here. It says $50,000 worth of USDT maximum, but that is per pledge. So I'm saying that you want to be a baller and you want to go out here, you want to put in 100,000, you want to put in 200,000. All that means is you have to break it up in $50,000 worth increments. But anyway, I'm gonna stop going on because I don't want this video to be too long. I like my videos to be in bite-sized, digestible increments of information. So I hope you learned something. Leave a question or comment below if you have any questions or comments. But yes, I hope you learned something, and have a nice day.